Welcome back to the Late Night Gamer and France 1940. Things are really looking dark for Rommel. His forces are, well, actually they are the same number as when he started. Two units has come on, 2 units has gone off. So now we will do, well, we need to advance the turn counter, of course. Tick-tock, June 15th to the 21st in 1940. So the next in line is the refit phase. Now we need to decide what to do with our supplies. There are 3 rounds left, and if I need to fight my way here, it's going to be quite tough. I will spend my supplies for upgrading my units, for refitting my units this round. So I will spend 2 supplies. I'm refitting the Totenkopf, and I have to remove the veteran counter. I'm expecting still an attack on Cambrai. For my other 2, I'm upgrading also the 6th Schützen, and then I need to degrade them to veteran. But still they get me extra battle plan points there, and I will need it now because I don't have any supplies. Okay, that's my refit phase. Now we will do my battle moves. So I'm of course going to assault in Rouen with my Panzer, because the 25th Armored Division is really bad at defending. It only has 2 in defense. The question is, of course, do I need to take my elite 25th Panzer, or do I need to put in the Ghost Division? I may, or I could assault from here into aim. Object of that is, of course, to take out some units so that I can earn supply points. I need to move my Panzers. I want to ensure a victory, so I'm going into Rouen with the elite Panzers as well. Holding back my 78, I want to hold Paris to get that modifier up so that they don't put forces on there. So the problem I have now is that I need to take Arras as well, and that seems to be very difficult now, because they have 2 armored or tank regiments in Arras, and it's very difficult for me to take them out with only infantry. But I have still 3 more turns to figure that out. And for now I want to hold Cambrai, and I want to try to push west into Cherbourg. So that's the only battle that may be too defensive, but okay, that's what I can do. So the situation here is that my plan here is now to move west with these 2 Panzers to secure Cherbourg, and I'm pretty sure they can do it. So let's resolve the Battle of Rouen. They have 14 points, so they will 14 supply points, so they will lose 2 and have 2 battle plans for that, and 1 for the 25th Armored. 3 battle plans. Press, which I think will be in my advantage actually. Ambush, that's not in my advantage. Well, I don't think it matters too much actually. This matters more, the overrun. That means that they will have a 3 in defense value, so I need to do something with that, or yeah, you see, they have a superscript value, but that is only valid in attack, so they cannot in any way inflict 2 wounds on me this round. So that means that I need to find a way to absorb 1 wound or 1 hit and still be able to take them out, and I think I can do that, of course, but my points would be only 4 battle plan points. They have already helped me with the press, so then I need to take the dig-in counter for 3, and for the last point, what can I use that for? There's nothing much, but I will try to take out some of the supplies, so disrupt. I'm the attacker, but I don't get to resolve first, of course, because of the ambush, so they will just defense with their value of 3. Let's see. Because Murphy's law is always in effect, they get a 1. Okay, fine. Ambush is gone. I need to resolve that hit immediately because of the ambush, so I'm taking the dig-in counter. So let's see, I will do the disrupt first. That is a 3. A 3 in disrupt is actually -2 supplies. That will help me in future battles. Then I will attack. And this is an auto hit. Let me see if I can get below 4 so that I can inflict 2 hits. Alternatively, I will roll again for the 31st and get 5 with a roll of 5. So that's a 5, so that is 1 hit for the first Panzer. And for the second Panzer, he also gets a 5, but that is enough. So that is 2 hits on the 25th Armored, and it is out of here. I have taken control over Rouen, and I am threatening Le Havre, Caen, and then I can move into Cherbourg. No more battle. Do I want to move with a non-battle move? I may. That's it. No more moves. Supply check. It's all good. I have only 2 units maximum. For the western part of France, it's the same as the eastern part. 2 units. Then we do the resupply. That is 1 for this 25th Armored, and I didn't move these 3 units. That's 2, 4, 6, and I hold this. That's 8. I hold Cambrai. That's 8. Yeah, that's 9 supply points, and I am spending 4 of them to make these units available again. That will bring me down to 5, and with those 5s, I'm taking 10 supplies. Am I? Well, I may not. Can I not do that? Can I not just get the Schutzen back on in Paris to help me with my defense? That will leave me 3 supplies. Yeah, I'll do that. So I have 3 supplies left, and my plan is of course to get the Panzer on next round. The Panzer move to Cambrai, and we can attack Arras the last round with the Panzer. I don't know if that was smart, but that's what I do. Oh, okay. We also need to upgrade the 31st here because we wiped out a unit. So we randomly draw an available upgrade counter and see what it gets. It's this one. It is okay. It's not helpful in the offensive, but it is helpful in the defense and the movement. Allies, will they refit? Yes, they will refit. They will refit the fort. That's 2 supplies. So yep, they are down to 8 supplies. Then we need that's the only refit, but now it's the operation. No, they only have 2 counters left. Let's roll on a 1, 2, 3. It's this one. It is. I don't know what that is. If it's a go, we'll have interesting situation. Yeah, it's a go. So what we will have to do is for every single one of these units, we have to roll a die and see where they start, and they can start in Calais, in Lille, in Paris or Caen. Every supply point basically. Let's see. For the 5th DIM, they will end up in Paris, of course. Where else? The 37th Armored in Caen, the 1st Armored in Caen, the 50th in Caen. Then they will advance 3 spaces towards the closest enemy. Now the Paris guys are lucky because they are in a space with an enemy, so they do not advance. There will be a battle here in Paris. Seems like they have performed some kind of D-Day operation here, where they are landing on the beaches of Caen with a lot of French forces, and they will advance 3 spaces towards the closest Allied enemy. And it's going to be a tank battle in Rouen. I wasn't really prepared for that, but the 1st Armored, this is the closest enemy. Yeah, it's the closest enemy for all of these units, so all 3 Allied units are smashing my biggest force, or my biggest threat. So the Battle of Rouen is going to be a major one. Let's look at their battle plans. That's 3 for their full strength unit, and they have 8 supplies, so they will reduce supplies by 2 and take 2 more battle plans. That's 5 battle plans. How can I survive that? 5 battle plans? I haven't the slightest idea. They are supported by 80 guns, of course. They will ensure to get as much damage as possible with a press. Intel. No. and disrupt. Again, they're going after my supplies. What can I do to answer to this? Well, I have 2, 4, 7 battle plan points because I have 3 supplies and 2 units. That is 2 full strength units, so that's 7 battle plan points. You see now I made a tactical blunder. What I should have been doing was to resolve the Battle of Paris first, because then they will be down to 6 supplies and they will be only able to get 1 extra battle plans. So then they would be on, and then they would only be able to get 1 extra battle plan in the Battle of Rouen, but now they got 2. A little rush decision there, but okay. So these guys, the Durham, are not going to take part in the battle. I just move them out of the way. No, I need to buy my battle plans first, of course. The dig-in is, of course, pretty obvious that I will take that. I will take an intel so that I can nullify their intel. Taking the air raid because that may give me an extra hit. The intel removes the intel, and they are attacking. First they will do the disrupt. They got a 5, so that is 1 supply. I only have 2 supplies left. Then they will fire their 80 guns. They missed. So the rule says that the allied tactics need to reroll the first roll that did not have an effect, and that was the 80 gun. So let's roll again for the 80 gun. And now they hit with the 80 gun. They use their tactics, and they have scored 1 hit on me already. Now the 80 gun is going to stay, of course. Okay, 1 hit. Tactics is gone. Then the first armored, they will attack. Let's see. That's a 6, so that's a miss. Unbelievable. The 37th armor. Would you believe that? That is that's nothing, so I'll reroll that. The 37th armored. That's a 4, so that's 1 more hit. And then it's the 50th. That's a miss. So only 2 hits. I will defend now. My defensive value is 4 for the first panzer. It's actually 4 for both of my panzers. And I have an air raid. So let's fire with the air raid first. I missed the 31st Panzer. That's a 2. That's 1 hit. And then the 25th Panzer. He scores a hit as well. That's 2 hits. My dig-in counter takes care of 1 of the hits, and I need to reduce the 31st. Yeah, I'm reducing the 31st. So they will reduce their 50th. With the lowest attack value, and then the 37th, because it has the same attack value as the first armored. Press is gone, and we continue. First they will fire now their 80 guns. Of course they hit, then the armored. That's a double hit for the first armored, that's 3 hits. The 37th. It's another hit. And then the 50th. Well, that's a miss. I have an air raid. That's a hit. I have my 31st Panzer. It's a miss. And my 25th. That's a hit. Well, the battle is over in many ways. 4 hits. I have no more units left. 2 hits, that is reducing this one and removing the 50th. Let's do it. Both of the panzers will get an upgrade. Now there's a battle in Paris. They will use 1 supply for 1 battle plan and have 1 enemy, so that's 2 battle plans. Ambush and exploit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Overrun. 3 and 2, I will take the air raid. They are attacking with the ambush. They missed. My defense is +1. First air raid. It's a miss. Then the 7 Schützen. It's a 2, that's a hit. And then the 78. That's a 3, that's a miss. Is it? No, it's not, because they have this upgrade. They actually have 4, so that's hit. That was lucky. I wiped out the 50th. And I do get to upgrade the Schützen. So now we need to remove all these counters. And we need to start building again. And the setup says that it should be 1 Allied Operation Forces here. So we'll do that again now. Just start building up with the 3rd. Now it's the Allied orders. There are no Allied, there is only one Allied unit here in the eastern part. That's a 6. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 2. And they have 1 unit. That's 1. That's 3. And that they will move 1 unit, 1 space towards Paris, and they will avoid battle. So that is Lille. No, that's actually Calais, because that's a closest route. In the western part, they rolled a 6 as well, and I don't have any units in that part, so that's an advance. These units will go into, one will go into Cambrai, and one will go into Paris. These guys are both moving to Paris, and they are all advancing. Paris is under heavy siege now, but they are reduced, so that's fine. Let's see what we can do. They will buy 1 battle plan and reduce it to 4 supplies. So that is 2 battle plans in Paris. They are getting 80 guns and intel. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I have 2 supplies. 5. I will be taking a dig in for 3 and an intel for 2. Intel will remove intel, and we get to roll. The attackers, 80 guns are firing. Unbelievable, they scored a hit. The first armored missed. The 31st armored, they scored 2 hits. Then the 5th, that's 4, so that's a miss. Okay, so I get to defend. First my 78, which has a defense value of 3, but there's a fortress, so that's 4 in defense value. So that is actually a hit. Then my second Schutzen, which have a defense value of 3. Dig-in will take care of 1 of these hits, and the 2 more hits are taking out the Schutzen completely. For my 2 hits I can reduce the 5th, and I will also need to take this out because this one has the lowest value. They have to retreat. They came from Rouen. Meanwhile, then as we can see, the sun is coming in on Cambrai. There's a battle. Now they will only have 1 battle plan. The 4th in a desperate attack on Cambrai, which is an intel. I have 6 points, so I'm taking a press for 1. Dig in for 3, that's 4. Intel for 2, that's 6. Intel removes intel. Then they will attack me. And they scored a hit. I will defend with my Totenkopf. That's a miss. It's a wrong die also, but it's fine. Oh, there's 1 extra point for the Schutzen, I forgot that. So I'm cheating, I'm taking the reroll, and I'm rerolling. With that I'm using it, and I'm rerolling the Totenkopf, which also is a miss. Then I am defending with my Schutzen. Come on, a miss. I absorb the hit, and the press is out, so we need to fight for another day, for another round. The 4th. Again, they score a hit. The Totenkopf in defense, that's a hit. And the Schutzen in the defense, it's a miss. So they are reduced, and so is the Totenkopf. They have to retreat. Forgot to upgrade both of these panzers to elite status because they took out 1 of my units. Yeah. So I'm upgrading this one. Then we do the allied resupply. And my first roll is for Caen. That's a 2. So that is 1 force. Of course it is in Caen, and it's an armor division. Then for Calais. And that's for Paris. So 4, but I hold it, so that is 7. And that's 1 supply. And that's it for now. We're taking enough beating. See you next time.
Mm-hmm.